Hello and welcome to another week of Misfit Adventures, Dungeons and Dragon Age. Thank you very much for watching. Again, go down into the description. You can see our friends at Composite Games for all of your Warhammer paints, models, etc. And you go to our friends at minimegastore.com for all your Dungeons and Dragons, 3D printable and WizKid branded items. And as for tonight, let's get on with it. And everyone's favorite episode, 69.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dirty buggers. So last time out, you spent the day resting and loading up on supplies for your upcoming encounter. Spending most of your time in and around the dwarves' smithies and annoying Prince Bill and even poor old Huey. Meeting in the mess hall after a long day of around the encampment. You all sat at the head table, enjoying your meals and looking out across the dwarves, dragonborns, humans, elves, and Goliaths, breaking bread together, a sight that has not been beholded for 400 years. This is the warden's accomplishment, and this is the warden's guard. So, as you were all sitting at the table, I threw a message out from a particular person to all of the warlocks, and I've been asked to send it again, so I will do so.
Oh, thank you.
Because I am nothing if not helpful.
Yeah, take no notes, so thank you.
And I can't figure out how to send it to just the three people, so I have to send it three separate messages. There we go. Marvelous. So all three of you have now received your message that you received last time. So again, sitting in the mess hall the evening before the Landsmeet. Any plans? Any movement from my wardens?
First off, I would like to know what my new crossbow is, please.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, all right. For those of you that took your weapons that don't need a tuning, your crossbow is just a +1 crossbow.
All right.
So, as I say, I can do loads of stuff with the bolts, but nothing with the actual weapon itself, except for make it a plus. So we have a +1 crossbow.
Hey, how you going to see Pete? See if he's got his one of those rams.
He did say give him a couple of days. I understand it's been a week since we last spoke, but it's been maybe an hour since you last had a chat with him.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
You sort of chatted to Pete, went and annoyed your son, and then went to dinner.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a couple of hours at most.
Right. So he wouldn't have any then, no?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. He did say give him a couple of days.
Right, yeah.
And also give this guy a couple of days to see what he can conjure up.
Right. Does anybody here have some glass?
They might have some glass.
That's a weird request.
Okay.
No,
I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, I have an idea for an arrow thing. A bolt. I take it I can use like normal arrows on the crossbow.
No, you have to use crossbow bolts. So
Yeah, but like, how is a crossbow bolt like a different size?
yes,
Different arrowhead and everything.
a lot smaller.
I'm gonna Google.
Okay, you Google.
Yeah.
Any of my wardens want to do anything? I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm just in awe of what we accomplished in so short amount of time.
36 days. No, 37 days. 37 days.
Well, it was really good.
So yeah, so but, effectively Bob and Drago, because he's still there, he ain't gone anywhere yet, have been together for the best part of 30, well, for over a month, traveling around the entire country.
I still remember the first day.
Just like it was yesterday.
Yes,
It's only been a couple of months ago.
yes. But yeah.
What was the first task? Oh yeah, hit the dummy.
No.
Right.
Does anybody have any poison?
I gave you something to go, but I don't know if I've got anything else.
You've still got your venom gland. Who had the venom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
still
wanna,
got your
like, make
venom
a-
gland.
I want to make like a poison infused bolt.
Yes, we did that.
Yeah.
So your venom gland created 5 bolts. You've used 2, so you can make 3 more.
Have I used to?
Yes. Well, you've made 2. So we'll say during the.
I've still got 4 charges. I've only used 1.
Oh well, now you've got 5 poison crossbows. They're crossbow bolts. Well done.
Cool.
It was magically done when you weren't here last week.
Okay.
What the vial of acid, but I don't know where it went.
You gave it to Cole.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually gave it to Cole.
No.
Let's
And
not
I-
have an argument when we're so close.
I crafted it in the poison arrows, or got someone to craft it for me. So
Right.
long gone. Thanks, so.
Right. It's all right, mate.
Anything?
Not to my knowledge.
So I'm assuming that none of the little internal markets and things and places to get stuff are still open at this time.
I mean, it depends what you're after, but I mean, yeah, I mean, this is, consider this now a ready for war camp. So
Yeah, well,
the armorers are going to work 24 hours, sleepless nights. You know, it's going to be constantly running.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
no, carry on with your screaming. I'll do my thing after.
Hey, anyone seen these before? He pulls his sleeve back and reveals the disease on his arm.
Oh, bloody hell. Look at that. You remembered something.
Did I try to heal that? I can't remember. You tried?
Yeah, you did, mate. It didn't work. No.
All right. Okay.
Did I notice it? Or
He's just going, look at that. So you all see it.
no, but would I recognise me when I was half and half?
Yes.
Looks like you've been tainted, mate.
Oh, no. Hey, you want a bit, yeah? Here, touch it.
I already got my. If that's what you want me to do, I don't think it'll cure you if I take on the burden.
I'm half dead anyway, mate, so it don't matter.
Always
I
a
just-
positive one, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I did wonder if anyone might have a cure in their pocket or something. You know, I don't know. I didn't really, I didn't think it looked too much like your one. Well, it looked more like a different one. So I thought it might have like a cure for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Have you gone to go see any clerics? Any healers in the group?
Well, I talked to Drago, but he hasn't said anything in a few days.
You all know what Drago is. He's a smiter and a healer.
Aye. Oh, well, he's not causing any problems yet, so I'll just put up with it for now.
If you're sure, Bob.
Yeah, I know I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be a burden on you.
But you're still a member of my team.
No. I'll be all right.
It's your decision. I want you being fighting fit.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. Then.
Right, just doing some DM stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, so what are we doing now then? I mean, don't worry about me arm. It'll probably just go away.
Just wanted to put this out there. By any chance, has anyone had any otherworldly voice in their head telling them stuff? Was it to me?
Well, recently or in the past?
Oh, quite recently, as in right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Not really.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But it would seem something is trying to commune with me, and all of us. It would seem. That's concerning on that side of things, I suppose. Yeah.
I saw a scary face in my dream.
Go type faster.
Oh, well, I've got someone saying that it can see me, and that if I don't join it, he'll, I'll die. So just throwing out there. Yeah. What do we feel like? What do we feel about all that?
Well, it's not good. There's people sending you letters like that. I'd report them.
Yes, it's spelling mistakes too.
Right.
No, they haven't. No.
Damn typos, I can't stand. If you want to kill me, do it grammatically correct. Yeah.
Join me or dough. What does that mean? Yes, this worrying.
Who else has been getting the mental threat?
Me. Mortified. I can't do the voice.
Yeah, I have. I can't do the voice today.
Who's that?
Oh, he's hit puberty. Nice.
I've got a sore throat.
Okay, so Skip It and myself have been, and did someone else say that they were hearing this as well?
Yes, I also hearing things. I assumed it was one of you, but obviously not.
Yeah. No, not me.
Right. Is it too late to?
I fixed it.
You fixed your mind?
What?
You can speak normally now.
Oh, I see. You fixed your voice. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being weird.
Hey, someone pass me one of those axe beak drumsticks, will ya? Cheers, mate.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, for context, I'm sat at the table like cross-eyed at this point, just talking to this brain in my head.
I think I've almost passed out on the table.
Yeah, drooling.
I say almost because I'm still awake.
Everyone typing.
Well, this is the joy of telepathy, right?
Cole just appears to be just kind of like just shaking his head like, well, damn.
All I'm going to say is make up your bloody mind.
Oh. I'm hearing
I just got
things
it as well.
again. Ah, my brain.
What, you found one?
Ah, what are you talking about? Yeah.
But now I know what you guys are getting.
Yeah.
I'll judge you of your decision.
Oh,
Well, obviously, while this is all happening to you, you're all just sort of sitting there, just kind of still talking to her. But is anything else happening?
I'm eating a blooming axe beak drumstick.
No, you got boar sausages.
Oh, boy, they're all Darren down there just threw me an axe beak drumstick, actually. I think you'll find that's what I'm chewing on right now.
Oh, fair enough. You chew on wherever you wish.
We'll just go look outside. Just to go see if we see a flying silhouette.
The naked drumstick. I'll go with you, Anna.
More the
Five.
merrier.
So, Andy, you getting up and going outside to see if anything's flying over the top?
Yeah, anything flying on the top or anything
Fair enough.
dark spawny, trying to go ambush.
You sort of walk outside. The storm, the wind sort of picks up. You can see the tents are flapping and battering around in the breeze, but no shadows overhead, other than the impending storm.
Too much stuff.
I'll go back in and
Well,
just
I got to
announce-
say, one of the messages that I got back, I'm not going to say who, because secret. It's probably one of the most politest answers I've ever had.
Whoa.
Hang on a minute, Adam. I'm just going to see if I can send something. Oh, Andress Day, let me know if there's anything about it that's not too nice.
Roll me a religion.
I'm using
I know what you're using, but roll me a religion.
divine sense, yeah. I think my religion would be better. 17 on the dice, very nice.
Nice.
Your divine sense is not working.
Oh, I might have to go and see someone about that.
You are experiencing a religious block between you and Andraste.
No.
Anything, Bob?
No, I'm experiencing a religious block between me and Andraste. And I better go and talk to old Baba Tunde about that. Yeah. Yeah, Baba Tunde. He's been speaking to her, have you?
Sorry,
It's a
what?
It's a
You've
shame.
been speaking to her, have you?
It's a shame that the people at home
Yes.
can't read these messages. It's interesting.
Yes. No, not to her. I was just talking to my my own thoughts. Yes. Sorry for all the drool on the table.
Well, I've been trying to censor and that, and I feel like there's a block between us. I feel like I can't reach Andraste.
To remind Baba Tunde,
Yes,
so
mate.
when Baba Tunde took the anointment, his brain was completely and utterly shadowed. His vision of Andraste completely blackened out and overtaken by the archdemon.
So he wouldn't even know. He would be used to not sensing her now. Is that right?
For the moment, yes.
Oh, that is not good. Well, I'm just gonna sit here then till we decide what we're gonna do.
I will announce to the tent of everyone. Ladies, gentlemen of all races, we are so close of achieving our goal. And with what I've been informed by the generals of the Darkspawn being in the facility, I want to up the security watch just in case they try to take us in our sleep. So we'll take rotations of watch, including the wardens or myself, to protect the camp.
McAllister stands up, bangs the dagger into the table, and by Jove, we're stop the bastards as best we can.
And that's the aim.
Fuck them all.
All right, calm down, mate.
You what?
You see, sort of in front of him, there's like 7 or 8 empty mugs of ale.
I'll kind of snap back into coherency. Yeah. Also shout. Not really sure what's going on. Yeah. Yes.
Cast mending on
Oh.
where the dagger is. That's all I'm gonna do is just say that speech.
Cool. I mean, it's all yours, man. Everything's all yours. You tell me what you want to do. This is your build-up. You can say, fuck it, we're going to bed. And then you can go.
Fuck it, I'm going to bed.
There you go.
So you got Bob bloody knackered.
Of course.
I will, if there's no one else, I'll be probably, dishing out the first watch.
I say there, skip it, Cole. You didn't happen to have a proposal, did you, in your brain?
That I did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go and watch, I don't want to be with Cole or skip it.
Well, that seems fair.
What?
You know what you did, boy.
I know you did.
I guess we could declare our positions if we wanted, or should we just keep it secret?
That's completely up to you guys. You can say what's been said in the messages. You don't have to say what's been said in the messages.
Oh, this reminds me of was that Battlestar Galactica? Yeah. It was very similar to that narrative, that storyline.
Well, so we can announce our replies.
If you wish.
We could all do it at once.
On God,
I promise I'll say something.
And we're all just lying. Right. Well,
that's right. We could all be lying anyway. That's true. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Well, I feel the rest of the group should know in this case. I personally was propositioned by this voice in my head, asking me if I will join the Archdemon or not. Of course, my answer was no. So I don't know what these other two have said in the response. whether they are trustworthy.
I also said no, and yeah, that's the truth.
I also said no.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was a bit frightened because I'm not really a fan of dying. But live for what's right.
Right. What do you think, Bob? Are they trustworthy?
No.
Right. Kill them.
Wait, no, it's him. It's him. He's the one.
Don't be so stupid. No, I didn't get. I didn't get a proposition.
That's what someone who got the proposition would say.
Oh, damn it. He's won. Archdemon's won. Let's just fold now.
Right, okay. I would take everyone that there were then.
I guess
sorry.
Very trustworthy of you.
Right. Sorry, Ada, continue.
I was already like appointing people. I didn't hear the conversation.
Oh, okay. Right.
So you four probably had a conversation. I was already busy
Okay. All right. We'll catch him up later.
appointing security.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
So, what's your next move, guys? Bob's gone to bed.
I'd like to if there's a little downtime, I'd like to look at the apostate's mask that I'm still carrying.
Continue to look over your apostate's mask. Yes, you can do that during your long rest. Yes.
I would also like to rest. Could I take intervals of just surveying my crew members? Make sure if they're
So
plus or not.
take a rest, looking, surveying your crew members. What, as in on guard?
Yeah, well, like obviously not this group of people, but like other people around me, because I'm not sure who else has been
Oh, okay. Yeah.
propositioned, as it were.
I appreciate your worriedness, I suppose.
Your paranoia.
Trying to avoid paranoia, but yeah, sure. I appreciate your paranoia. It means I'm getting in your head. Yeah, you all make your way back to your tents. Bearing in mind you've all got separate tents. So Bubberton is going to be up and down all night, or are you gonna?
Yes.
I'll be doing that as well.
Hour on, hour off, hour on, hour off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here.
Yeah. See
Shall
anyone.
lead by example.
Fair enough. Everybody else just going straight to bed.
Yeah.
Bob, roll me a D100. Cole, roll me a D100. Skip it, roll me a D100.
God damn it, just put that thing away. That one.
On a D100.
What?
You actually managed to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
58.
Hold on,
I got
a
42.
1 off Bob. What was that, Cole?
58.
Wicked.
42.
Okay, they're all really low. Bob, a 1. I was like, it doesn't matter what I roll. I'm gonna roll 1. Hang on. I win. Look at that. Oh. Okay.
Reduced to 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well,
21% of you is human. The rest is darkspawn.
Bob, in the night, you and the archdemon basically play a game of chess. Your mind is overtaken, just completely and utterly overwhelmed by the presence of the archdemon.
Hey, pretty good at this, aren't you?
He checkmated you in 3 moves. It was game over before it even started.
Oh,
I'll let you know your consequence in a minute.
no.
Cole, yours is to do with your mask. So, what did you roll? A 58?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 58. Your 58 is going to put you completely in touch with the famine spirit that resides inside this mask.
Ooh.
If you do not remain above 100 hit points, and I'm going to pick 100. Oh no. If you don't remain above 58 hit points for the next 28 hours, you will die.
Ooh.
Oi, right.
What?
What? Wait. What? 28
I
hit.
like that.
So 58 hit points is his marker. If he drops to 58, that is like hitting 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
For the next 24 hours. What was Skip it?
42.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Right, cool. Marvelous. Skip it notices nothing. Skip it sleeps. Skip it just quite happily in it. Quite happily. He has a peculiar dream. And one that quite a lot of you sort of almost took part in the Mage Circle, where you met your alternate selves through a magic mirror. Skip it's standing in front of a mirror, almost talking to himself in his dream.
Okay.
But an alternate self, not one that's quite the same.
So, well, that's taller, looking like a human-sized goblin.
It's a much thinner head, you know, got slightly smaller ears, bigger feet, you know, it goes. But a little verdant nonetheless. But the plus that comes from your mask is that you've got a +3 to all of your casting.
Oh wow!
So although it's draining your life force, effectively, you do get a bonus. But that's 24 hours. It will all change. And I got that from my new dice. Look at my new dice. These are my new. I got a bonus dice. It's got +1, +2, +3, or inspiration.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So yeah. And for once, Andrew and Babatunde are going to be left alone. But
Oh, I left alone last time.
you didn't. As you wake up and you sort of walk around the camp, and there's still lots of hustle and bustle. You can still see the smoke rising. The furnaces are still working. The forges are still being stoked. The spiffers are still working. It's a consistent thing, just a rotation of staff in and out of the tents. The black smoke rising, just almost disappearing into the dark clouds. But nothing suspicious or untoward.
Okay, so I don't spot anyone in particular or anything that's odd. Okay. Cool.
Not from the warden guard, anyway.
Hmm. Cool. Right. Am I would my handcuffs be ready to pick up?
You could go and have a look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll head there.
Well, he only wanted a thing of handcuffs. Didn't he? They were going to be left. Yes, your handcuffs are there. They're ready to be picked up. They're sort of just hanging on the side. Bill and Bill and Huey are not in there. Completely different set of dwarves. But you saw a walk in, and they're sort of hanging right by the entrance. You assume they're yours, so you grab them.
Cool.
Oh, they look good. Yes.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
But yeah, the night draws to a close, and the morning comes. Rather than a cockerel, you are woken by the roars of a great white dragon on the outskirts. I'm not sure what a dragon would sound like in the morning. Not necessarily, you know what I mean? So.
I think more like a T-Rex roar.
Oh.
As it rumbles across the encampment. Everybody's up. The camp is bustling with excitement. The soldiers are moving ferociously around, gathering all of their items. You see
People that can wear armor, disguise yourself as a Templar. People that can't wear armor, disguise yourself as one of the mages.
you know the routine.
Yeah, I'm letting them look up. Just refreshing their memory just in case.
Huh? I'll refresh yours. You don't need to be in disguise. You're welcomed into the Landsmeet.
Oh, we are?
Yes. You weren't allowed in the city before the Landsmeet.
Oh, okay.
But yes, all the guard are now starting to surround the city. The dwarves make their way to the southern wall. The elves start making their way. The Goliaths all marching out in perfect formation, being led by a rather proud-looking Mojo.
That's our wake-up call.
As the wardens gather themselves, the earls stand waiting at the edge of the encampment. Are you ready, masters?
Have they been treating you right?
Yes, I had a wonderful breakfast. Lovely serving of, with the eggs and a bit of turkey bacon. It was very, very pleasant. Slept in a nice fluffy bed, much better than the ones that we have in the camp. Almost a half-decent night's sleep.
At least you're not harmed. That's the main thing.
We survived. Politics will rule in the end. Believe in that.
Well, especially with our little surprise that becomes a plan.
This is true. Are you ready, wardens?
Of course.
Can't wait to get my teeth into some of that lamb's meat.
Land meat. Bob.
Oh, I wonder what all the fuss was about.
He's been sitting on that joke for ages, I bet.
Yeah. Dwarves, they always think about food.
You start your long walk heading to the Denerim gates. As you start to approach the gates, you could see the remnants are left over of the massacre of 2 nights previous.
Pirates.
The pirates and the Denerim guard. The ground's soaked in blood. Various entrails that haven't been picked away by the birds still sort of outside the gates.
I'll try and play stupid and go say, what happened?
How did you not hear? It was an absolute mugging of the Darkspawn. Came in the night, completely cleared the guard out. And Lohgain's reinforcements wiped out in a blink. As you can see, it just, well, look, a finger. Got one
And
finger on the
just
floor.
because of that, I'm getting PTSD with Mojo.
Fair enough.
If you look carefully, there's some of his blood on my finger.
God, that's
Oh yeah, God,
so long ago.
Yeah.
But as you walk in, the Denerim guard, either side of the gate, sort of almost like they've set you out a track. There's no veering from this. Just an armored causeway leading you into the city. All the soldiers standing at attention. The six grey wardens and the 3 earls making their way along the path.
It's the other two, Vinny and
No, just wardens and earls. Nobody else with you.
okay.
Just wardens and earls.
I'll just be walking by. Just apologize. Sorry for the sad news of your fellow brethren.
You see a couple of them almost just like a gentle nod as you're walking through, but most just standing at attention, almost shaking at the presence of you.
Boo!
Let's antagonize them.
Right, and so one in the middle of a pack so sort of steps back a little bit and then just back to his position. But you see that they've started to clear the crumbled rock of the Chantry Tower. The market square completely empty, not a single stall out, not a single person in sight. The whole city is like it's on shutdown. Not a single person around, just this armed guard set up leading you in. You go past the Chantry, past the market centre, through the alleyway where Bob decided to just stand and watch Babatunde's drinking game.
It was a good day, that.
I don't remember it.
You make your way through. You now stand in front of the huge doors of the keep in the centre of the city, as the armed guard pretty much leads you up to the doorstep. The crowds of people in this area. Now, this is where everybody is gathered. They all standing outside the city keep. There are rich people, poor people, slaves, everybody gathered into this small area outside the Brendan Howell's estate, outside the main keep at the centre of the garden. Just whatever guard aren't doing it, the Templars, you catch a glimpse of Captain Kylon and Simon standing amongst the guards on the edge of your escort.
I'll just, nod if they notice.
But as you get to the gates, you step inside. As you it's just with a look, you can see the balconies filled with regal presence, well dressed. Humans, Goliaths, just all of the upper class members of the city standing on the balconies, chairs either side of a central altar. There are a few seats that sort of seem to be empty. And as the elves sit down, they go, right, take a seat.
But one sec, I need to make myself presentable. Presentation just to make. What? Everyone looks fancy.
Make yourself look a bit tidier. Nice.
It's too late for that, mate.
I can do the same
Yeah,
for you.
as you all sort of take your seats. Now surrounded by others, you're in the grand hall. Need to say anything? Want to ask any questions, or am I getting this underway?
I'm just going to go make an observation to see if we can find our little secret.
You spot nothing.
Can't find her.
Lord Michael is in the hall. He's sitting.
Okay,
he's sitting in one of the seats around you.
Is he voice distance?
Sort of. You know, he'd be like 20 feet away, sitting on the other side of the
That'd be
hall.
blatantly if someone overhears.
So if you sort of imagine that you've walked down an aisle, and you've all seen what a court looks like, right? So you've got benches, chairs either side, 2 rows of an aisle in the middle. There is like an altar, an area up the front, a raised area where the speaker will make his mark.
Dice.
Yeah, I was thinking, when's he going to offer that word? Come on, Dan. Don't let me down.
I'll go whisper to Cole. If they done something to Queen Honora, do you still have the truth serum ammo?
Cole just does a discreet nod.
We might need that for Plan B.
Got it.
I say Plan B. What's Plan B?
Plan B, shut the fuck up.
And I will elaborate.
Tegan just sits back and kind of goes.
I was still doing. Let him know saying if Queen Honora, they found out about Queen Honora, because we got a truth serum ammo.
So you sit down waiting. Quietly, a hush drops over the hall. An elderly man, I mean elderly, glasses the size of the bottom of Coke bottles, makes his way up onto the dais. Stands there, drops a giant book in front of him. Just huge, thick, leather-bound book. Ladies and gentlemen, I am today's speaker. Yes, I am. Archibald Leatherin. Before you ask.
Is he similar to the guy from Orzammar?
I'm not sure if I can stay and listen to this.
a lot older. A lot
older.
In comparison, the dwarf was an old man.
Yeah.
But this guy is just like, if he was a dwarf, it'd be 250.
Fair enough.
And as I stand here before you, under such great circumstances, I would like to welcome Lord Lohgain. And Lohgain sort of walks out. The crowd still remains. One boo comes through the crowd. A frown just as he looks across. He takes his place in one of the chairs up on the raised area, sitting as if he deserves. Sitting as if he deserves. So there are 2 thrones up at the top. You would expect one would be the king, one would be the queen.
Yes.
As Lohgain rules, Lohgain has claimed the throne. Our reasons for being here today is to set poor Lord Lohgain from the throne. At the command of the Grey Wardens and demanded of Ferelden's Earls. And he sort of just points into the crowd, and you now realise that the people sitting around you, Brendan Howell is right there. And there's just a selection of other regals that you haven't seen or noticed before, as well as just your three that you've been following in Gordon, Tegan, and Eamon for this entire time. First, I would like to call upon the Warden Commander to give his account of why Lohgain should be impeached. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. I will go to the center.
What did Babatende say?
I said, you got this, bud.
I thought you said, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, show him who's fucking boss.
Sorry.
If none of you know, I was there in the Battle of Lohgain or Ostergard. And I was here to sound the alarm with my team. So King Lohgain can bring his troops to help. God rest his soul.
King Kaelan.
King Kaelan.
King Kaelan, yeah.
When we done this alarm, we saw this King Lohgain retreat from battle and let up the former king die.
Like, as soon as you said it, Lohgain slammed his hand on the side of the throne. The only traitors around here were the wardens. You're the ones that caused the death of King Kaelan. I retreated out of pure incompetency on your part. You're the treasonous bastards that caused all of this.
Bollocks! Load of bollocks,
Is that what you believe, Mr. Lohgain?
Belief has nothing to do with it. The truth will set you free.
Okay. If you don't mind, then if the truth will set you free, would you mind standing in a zone of truth then? And
Oh, shit.
No need for any of your darkspawn mumbo jumbo in this court.
who never said it was from myself? It's from the orders of our Juste.
So just slightly off the stages. I think that is a wonderful idea.
Thank you, Speaker.
Let's put the door. Let's put all speakers in a zone of truth. We will get to the bottom of this.
Oh, getting exciting, isn't it?
So exciting. Can't keep
Oh, then. Gosh, who's guarding it then?
Either a paladin or a cleric of Andraste.
Oh, I can do that thing.
It's all right. Lord Michael has beaten you to it.
Okay.
Lord Michael stands up as one of the more
something.
exalted highborns of the region. He walks up and stands on the staged area, and he just sort of he gives a wink to Amanda, just as
Lord
this
Michael,
white, this
would
white
you do the
sheen,
pleasures, please?
this white sheen sort of is shone over the top of the altar as he just and heads back to his seat. Very smugly, I might add.
So, Mr. Lohgain, what was the command of you leaving site of battle of the Battle of Ostagar?
I called the retreat after failing to see the wardens light a beacon. That is the truth. Because he's not allowed to speak a lie, right?
Don't know how to say a lie.
Okay, cool. Gonna see how much I can twist this.
Mm-hmm.
Were you jealous of King Kaelin's throne?
Ooh. Who are you to ask me these questions? You're not the speaker.
Speaker, what questions do you want to ask?
Answer the question.
Were you jealous of King Kaelin on the throne?
Jealousy had nothing to do with it. The man was an absolute buffoon, didn't deserve to rule the country, didn't deserve to rule the kingdom, didn't deserve to live.
What did he deserve then, Mr. Lohgain?
Whatever he had coming to him. My niece could always do better. Scum married into wealth, married into the throne. I was born regal, born righteous, born above you.
And what have you done to your niece, Mr. Lohgain?
Exactly what she deserved for marrying a pathetic buffoon.
And that is?
He pauses, just like I am.
Mhm.
As he steps back, holds his breath. I got rid of her.
Have you now?
And who are you to tell me that I can't do what I like with my family, my niece?
Because she's the rightful heir, not you, my good sir.
At this moment, up on the balcony, stepping forward, again, I described her as one of the most beautiful women you're ever likely to see. This gorgeous morsel of a creature wearing a blue dress stands up front. Uncle, it is over. Give up now, before this goes too far.
Wide grin.
Yeah.
Picture perfect, right on time. Lovely to see you, Queen.
You're so sarky. The wardens are scum. They deserve nothing. You, my niece, deserve nothing. And he raises up, smashes his hands down on the altar. And we're going to roll for initiative.
What?
Okay.
All right.
Last magic circle.
What the hell are you guys? 1, 2, 3, and just skip it. Very nice. As Lohgain draws arms. Yeah, draws arms. That's sensible. The crowd starts to muster and disappear and make their way, pushing and knocking tables over, etc. Smashing chairs, blah, blah, blah. As the room almost clears out. And let's find it.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. Who are they? What?
Oh, hang on. Queen Honora. There you go.
She's in the walls.
Yes, he
Right.
did, people.
Oh. Let me just run my initiatives. Okay. 20 and above.
20.
20.
Oh, hold on. I got a 20 and a what?
Yeah, 20 as well.
Okay. Who's got the higher dex?
Oh, I think that's me. Full screen, go away. I
5.
have +4.
Okay, cool. Bubba Tunde.
Oh, interesting.
He's a fast boy.
Oh.
Uh, 15 to 20.
Me, I got 17.
19.
Oh.
So I love the smell of a plan.
Who am I missing?
14.
Bob. That's it.
Oh wow, Bob actually got double digits.
Oh,
Still lost.
normally roll.
Oh
quite
yeah, you
high
normally
to
go
get-
in first all the time.
Yeah, because I get
So
the
trap that statement.
advantage. I rolled 2 12s.
Nice.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, you can see where you all are. You're up from your seats. Bubba Tunde, let's get us underway.
Yes, right. So, can I move within 10 feet of Lohgain?
Can you move within 10 feet of Lohgain?
Yes.
Don't think you'll quite get there. You're 30. Yeah.
Sweet. So I'll move 20 away, just so I'm 10 feet away from him. Don't want to get too close. Cool. Right. So can Lohgain make a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh, he certainly can. 19.
Oh, charismatic bastard.
Mm.
Right. Well, that. Okay, so it looks like. Just a minute, sorry. So it looks like the charisma saving throw is only if he wants to try and leave, actually, not like to kick it off, if that makes sense. From what I'm reading.
What are you casting?
Magic Circle.
Magic circle.
Mm.
Yeah, so magic circle. You cast the circle around him,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, he has to pass something to leave it, doesn't he?
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah, so he wants to leave the circle. So you can put the circle around him.
Sweet. Yeah, and then it says if the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave, it must first succeed on charisma, which I assume is what is the thing it asks me for.
I'll just double check.
I do.
Magic circle. You create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder centered on one point on the ground within range. Glowing rings appear wherever the cylinder enters the floor. Choose one or more of the following types. Right. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder. The creature has disadvantage on attack. Which one are you choosing? Can't enter the cylinder.
No, can't leave the cylinder because you can do it the other way.
You never said that they can't be charmed, frightened, or anything. When you doesn't actually say that.
It does on the bottom bullet point of the 3. When you cast it, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the opposite direction, preventing a creature of the specific type from
When you
leaving the
cast it,
cylinder.
oh yeah, no, you're right. It's on a different page.
Yeah, that's what I used for Lohgain and that girl. No, Lohgain. Brendan Howe that time.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, marvelous.
Cool. So yeah, magic circle and
Marvelous. So he's in the magic circle.
cool.
Don't tell Penn and Teller; they might get jealous.
So roll.
Magic circle.
And that's all I can really do. Cool.
In that case, Cole, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna scramble over the chair, going back towards the back of the hallway near the entrance door, I think. Just to get some distance. Yeah, that'd be fine. Kind of snug behind that chair. Cool. And I'm gonna hop the boat. And
He's got half cover because he's behind the water.
cool. So that would be so you got +2 AC, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. So I'll do. Yeah. So it's a hit. That is a terrible hit.
So I've got to make a Christmas arrangement. Right.
I'm gonna do that's better. So that is a yeah, it's a 30 to hit. So that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
Mm.
Even with the extra AC, I think that's pretty good.
Yep, and that is. I'm actually going to hit him with one of my acid arrows. Get those going straight up. So I don't think we actually confirmed what the attributes were of the arrows, or did we?
No, you never asked, but it's fine. You just get same as the explosive one. You get an extra D6 acid damage.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So the extra D6 on that would be okay. Not great. So that is 9 damage. Ready for. And I'll hit him again with the bow.
Yep.
This one is. I'm not going to use my luck die on that. It's 14 to hit, so presumably miss.
That is a miss. Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, I will use my bonus action to cast Rally on myself, which is just
Okay.
a 1d8 temporary HP, which is +2. Cool. And oh, actually, no, I think there's a bit extra on that, isn't there? But yeah, that's me done.
I don't see how Cole, values himself up.
Gotta get mean. Gotta get angry. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. Right. Charisma saving throw first. Pow. Right. So my charisma saving throw is 20. 20. Dirty 20. On Babatunde's magical circle.
But is it teleportation or interplanar power?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, damn. All right.
Because you're going to enjoy this.
Oh.
So
I'm not.
his action.
Misty step.
His action is Master, release me. I've got 60 feet. Where do I want to go? Oh, yes.
Wait, where did he go?
I'm behind Cole.
Oh,
And
Still trying to do my thing.
you're going to take a swing. It's going to be a 29 to hit.
I'm going to do my entropic ward reaction. I got to remember how to do that. Entropic ward, entropic ward, entropic ward. Oh, is that half the thing? Hang on. Entropic ward. Okay, when a creature makes a terror, you can use your actions for. Oh, okay, cool. So it's just a disadvantage on the attack roll.
24 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Reaction.
it's- Oh,
Runic shield.
27
that's
to
what I'm
hit.
talking about.
Oh, look
What?
at
Okay. Thanks anyway.
Take the hint.
him. Oh, yeah.
Just die. And that was
And all of those rolls are in the teens. So, okay, cool. I can't actually get my attack.
Yeah.
So he is carrying a huge sword. I'm just going to if I turn it, you can kind of see just how large it is.
Mm.
He's almost a one-handed greatsword, giant cleaver.
Jeez.
And with the strike number 1 with no bonuses, that is 14 points of slashing damage.
He's not guts.
Nice, 14. Cool.
And that's Lohgain for the minute.
Cool.
So that'll be Ander, what did you roll?
19.
You're next.
I will go. So I have Lohgain in my line of sight.
You do, yeah.
No, I'm not hitting.
No, it's close, but you're 37 weeks of using this now. You're pretty decent at shooting it. Or 37 days, 37 weeks.
Okay. But I believe that. Okay. Can I move up to him so I'm 30 feet away to Mr. Lohgain?
You want to move 30 feet from Lohgain.
And while doing that, I'm spinning Merkin's staff.
Okay.
And you see lightning cracking. As I will cast Witch Bolt at 7th level.
Damn.
Cool. Is it just damage or get my save?
Spell attack.
Okay.
For a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh, wow. Wait, do I have the fit? I think I got a what's that thing for? Oh, I can gain advantage for Ties of Chaos. So I'll re-roll that. But I need to go roll a D100 afterwards. That was 18.
18 is a miss.
Cool. So I roll D100.
Oh.
Why have
37.
Why have I not put anything on this page yet? $37.
Yeah, I know.
You had this one before.
I don't tell him I'm going to be a pot plant.
Mhm.
No. Roll me a d6.
Ah. One.
One.
Got a one.
Cool. In the room. Pick an area. Anywhere you like.
I'm going to say in front of Lohgain.
In front of Lohgain. Okay. You summon a darkspawn.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry.
What
That's
the
okay.
bloody hell do you think you're doing?
I don't know. It just appeared.
Might be fine for us, you never know. Darkspawn with a heart.
Skip it. You're up.
Screw you.
Do I count as hidden?
No.
But he is
Okay.
occupied.
Totally hidden. And he's within
He's
5.
distracted.
Yeah. So you get the advantage.
He didn't ask that. He said, "Am I hidden?"
Oh, I think
True.
yeah, that's what it
Oops.
was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I
that's
get
what it is, isn't it?
advantage?
Yes.
See.
Yeah, so
Cool.
No idea.
Sneak attack.
Crossbow.
Do you want to? Oh, it doesn't got to stay there.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So
Oh, I want a pencil. I need my magic pencil. Come back.
6 plus
It's my chewy pencil.
25 damage.
Ooh, lovely.
Damn.
That's sneak attack.
Well, mate.
Okay. Yes. 25 damage.
Bonus action.
No. What am I doing again?
No,
Ooh.
not sneak attack again. It's just regular attack.
No, but you get to use your crossbow expert.
Yeah.
I know.
Nat 20.
oh
Yes.
yeah. Beautiful.
Skip it, you beautiful goblin.
Summon some more darkspawn.
No.
Aww.
He's my darkspawn.
That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I rolled horrifically on my sneak attack.
But you still hit.
Right. Lohgain is going to take a legendary action.
Ooh.
And
Darkspawn.
he can't do anything against anybody else. He's going to take a swing at Cole. With my lowest roll to hit with 22.
Oh god.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh god.
It's all right. It's not great. 11 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And swing. He's got other stuff, but I'm just going to swing the big sword style. I gave him a big sword. I might as well let him swing it. This was so while you guys were all creating your models, I was creating mine. That's my buddy Lohgain.
Nice.
I imagine him as more of a weed.
Lohgain, no, he was
Yeah.
he did, mate. Before he became a twat, he was leader of the armies of Denerim. So
Yeah.
never a weed.
Is a little bitch.
Bob, you're up.
Look at Logan and go, yeah! Pick on someone a little bit smaller than you. Give us a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
18.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. All right then. Yeah, so nothing happens. So as a bonus action,
I will call upon runic. No, not runic. Hill rune. And then the rune on the armor lights up because Bob forgot to pick up his war pick, so he's actually just got a shield and a hand crossbow.
No, you all picked up your weapons.
Oh, I didn't think I did.
No, you all picked up your weapons. Skippett's got his new bow.
Oh,
Everybody's got everything.
oh, okay. Yeah, so I just do that, and I wanna. What's the sort of area looking like?
I suppose I better send you what your new war pick can do, can't I?
Yeah, I just want to move closer to Ada, so like side by side. And that is it.
So we're finally fighting Uncle Nobbit, as Mudge used to call him.
Aye.
Okay, back to the top, and it's Bubble Tunde, but he's restarting his laptop. So Cole, it's you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and get the hell out of there. And
Nice.
I'm gonna immediately, instantaneously teleport to. I'm gonna just go the very bottom right corner in terms of the camera, as far away as from Logan as humanly possible.
Right. Bob, I've just sent you what your pick does.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Stimmy all the way over in the corner, please, Mr. DM.
Well, like literally the other side of the room.
Literally the other side of the room. Yeah.
Very
What's the
nice.
distance? What's the distance on Dimension Door?
500 feet.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Dimension Door. Actually, just take me 500 feet away from it. That's fine. Cool.
Want to go back? You want to go back to camp, do you?
I'll see you guys back home. Bye. Hope it works
I've had enough
out.
of this shit.
Getting too old for this shit. Right.
Oh, hell no.
Hell to the no. Right. I'm gonna cast Hex on as a bonus action. Gonna cast Hex on Lohgain.
Oh, come here, you stupid fool.
So that is a 1d6 necrotic on attacks. Cool. And then I'm going to do Action Surge. And I'm going to pop the bow. I'm going to pop the bow. Where's my dice roller gone? Dice roller, where are you? Get my dice roller back up. Okay, popping the bow, and it is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Good. And oh fuck, I could have done that. Never mind. And that is this is right. 6 plus 12. Wait, what's that? Is that a D6 or? Okay, yeah, it's a D6. Right, and I'm gonna do an explosive arrow on it as well. And so that hits for it's 12 on Lohgain, which isn't great. But then the radius of the explosive arrow hopefully should get the Darkspawn as well.
Yeah, he's within. So what was the split? What was the
explosive was a 5.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm going to do my second attack.
Hold on a second, and we just give you a bit of color. So as the arrow strikes, Lohgain puts his shield in front, and as the flames engulf him and even the Darkspawn right next to him, the flames sort of get drawn into the shield.
Oh,
I want that shield. That's like a good one.
yeah. Terribly unfortunate though. Right. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Well, let me just do another shot then, and I'll be out of my way. Right. So let's do. Use my luck die again. Oh, that's crap. 19 to hit on Lohgain.
That is his armor class.
Perfect. Alrighty. And that is a cool. It's 13 damage on that one. And I'm going to do a bonus action of rally again, which is a D8 plus 3. So I heal myself again for 9 HP, or do temporary HP for that. And that is me.
Oh, legendary action.
Okay.
You. Oh. You see the sword glow with purple smoke, something you've seen many times before. And you just hear you hear him sort of mutter, "Master, lend me your power." As a bright purple flash comes out at the end of the sword. And not going to make it to him, so let's go with Ander. As he's in the way. That'll be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Make sure I roll the right dice. Could have been better. And then 17 points.
Reaction. Shield master. I can't remember what it's called. Stick my shield in front.
You stick your shield in front of him. Okay, so I got a reroll.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to do that after I hit, not roll damage?
Oh, all right then. No, leave it. Leave it.
Okay, I'll leave it. Be quicker, Bob. Then that will be Lohgain's turn. Let's.
Well, now we got Babatunde back.
Is he back?
Evening.
Oh, Babatunde, as you missed your turn, you can go now.
Hey, cool. Yeah, my computer is now completely kaput, so I'm not going to be using that again.
Oh no!
Yeah, well, it freezes the screen every like 5 seconds, so you'll be moving and then suddenly, and then back to moving. So yeah, that's too disruptive. Right, so, cool. Holy, who's around me? Any people around me I can
No,
attack?
literally just you.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm just going to start heading towards Lohgain as far as I can, 30 feet. Or unless I pass any dark spawn on the way.
No, you're gonna go. Ah! Yeah.
Cool. How far I got that far? All right, Eldritch Blast then. Why not?
Oh yeah, I forgot you're part warlock. I forgot.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast for it doesn't matter because it doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Go get him, Cole. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And yes, right. So that'd be Lohgain's go then. Lohgain points his sword out in front. Very useful. Darkspawn's going to take a swing at Ander. 20 to hit, not natural.
Reaction. Interject the shield.
18 to hit.
Still hits.
Yeah, this is only a Darkspawn. 6 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Lohgain. What do you fancy doing? Yeah. So this is going to be like this is like anti-paladin. magic now. Raises the sword up with a purple shimmer. I can't count. 25 to hit.
On who? Oh, on
Babatunde.
Yes.
So you're going to enjoy this. You praise Andraste. That is 14 points with the sword.
Mhm.
But Lohgain is a kind of paladin. Except he praises the archdemon.
So
So he is going to use smite. Which will be a further roll the right dice. Would be good, wouldn't it? Would be a further 10 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And then he's going to use his next action. So I keep putting my book down. I'm gonna find it.
Reaction. Sorry, I was late on that one. Reaction. Hellish rebuke, please.
Yes.
Right, make a dexterity saving throw, Lohgain boy.
It's the one thing I don't have. 9.
Eee. So Lohgain, my son, will take. No. He'll take
Lohgain, my son, will take
18 fire damage.
Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Oh, sorry, wrong accent. That's pretty good. There you go. Okay, well, Lohgain didn't like that very much. He reaches out his hand, almost just to touch you. Just grabs hold of your arm as you strike him with his fire damage. And can you roll me? My God, I wish it just. Oh, it's a melee attack. All right, ignore me.
Oh.
Magic melee. Plus 9. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Down. A flash of heat as green fire envelops your body. Wow! 17 points of fire
Is that
back at you.
cool? I'm resistant, so I'll half that. Yay, 9.
Half round up, 9. Yeah.
Oh, Dan rounds down. Oh.
Yes, well, not as nice as Dan. And that will bring it into Lohgain's go. And
Yep. So it's either Lohgain or the one I've got in front of me. I will put my hands up to the dark spawn in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'll spend another sorcerer spell and cast Burning Hands at 6th.
okay.
Can you make me a dex save, please?
I failed miserably with a 3.
$25 points of fire damage.
Whoa, man.
Nice.
Anybody think you don't like him?
Oh, he betrayed his master. I brought him into the world. I will take him out.
Yes, well, right, go on and roll us a D100 while I'm flicking through this poxy book.
98.
Whoa. I'm sorry, Ander.
Do not explode.
You're reduced to 0 hit points.
Shit.
What? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Oh. Ooh.
Oy vey.
God damn it, Ella.
But at the same time, you killed the darkspawn.
Oh, nice.
Well, damn.
Yeah, wow, right. That was Anders' go. Skip it.
Yeah.
It's you, mate. Yeah.
Um,
Skip is going through puberty. Like it.
Has everyone got
Shut
clothing?
I'm gonna shoot the guy again. I forgot his name.
Lohgain.
Lohgain.
The guy.
Yeah.
It's the guy.
Yeah, am I technically
bad
hidden
guy.
behind that chair? And there's also enemies in the. No, there's also teammates in the area. Do I get advantage?
Yes, of course you get advantage.
Yeah.
Babatunde, can you update your hit points on your thingy?
Sure.
Thanks.
Another
Yeah.
nat 20.
Wow, I'm taking those dice back off you.
I'm not using
Oh,
dice.
no, you're not. Oh, blooming D&D Beyond is flipping far too generous.
Okay.
Thank
Oh,
you,
and I got
D&D
good
Beyond.
rolls. 16 damage.
16.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
gonna,
very good arrows.
you're not gonna do your thingy,
What?
your sneak attack.
No, that's 16 damage normally. I now have to do my sneak attack.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but that sneak attack's ridiculous.
46 damage.
Oh my god.
That's altogether, not just sneak attack.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't get that. Oh, wait, actually, that's only one sneak attack roll because I got a D20 because I got a nat 20.
Yes, but you've now confused my numbering.
46 plus 48. No, 68 damage.
Altogether.
Marvelous.
Yeah, altogether, I added it all up.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Got that. Bob.
Oh,
Well, let's skip it. It's got another one. Skip it. Got another one.
Another one. Bonus action.
Thought I'd do that. Go on, go skip it.
Cheers. 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Right.
Now it goes to Bob.
turns to Adder and Andra, stay in me, please. And and do lay Paul's hands on Anders' body
Yeah.
for 25 HP back to Adder, and then once he's got that back, I go, I call upon shield of faith on Adder.
Okay.
So you get 25 and it's +2 to your AC.
Cool.
Seeing as you just instantly killed yourself.
Hey, that's like one of the most awesome rolls he's ever done. It goes 97, 98 is just like abysmal. Then 99, 100 is amazing. So because I'm not using the sorcerer's thing out of the player's handbook for him anymore because that got boring. I kept rolling.
Oh, so you made your own one?
I didn't make my own. I got a different one.
Oh, you found one from
Oh, yeah.
Fulton.
Oh, I found some ridiculous ones. I thought I picked the one that suited what we're doing most. Right. Bob's done his go.
So he's up with 25 and he's got.
Yeah, right. Lohgain is going to finish.
Happened?
Lohgain is going to finish the turn with a legendary action,
Oh, got you, lad.
and the shield that he's carrying sort of glows. You've seen this before, and he's got a 60-foot range. Mashing. And out of his shield comes a, again, purple flash, because everything he's got is purple. As green archdemon fire flies out at, with a 19 to hit on Cole.
Yeah, that does it.
Archdemon fire coming your way. Oof, that's a lot of ones.
Whew.
That's good.
7. What's my 21? 25 points of fire damage.
And I got off easy. Wow. Crazy.
Babatunde, 'tis you.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, Babatunde, she. Cracking.
Cool.
Too much happening.
Right. Tings. Right, so bonus action, I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite with you. Am I? Yes. Thunderous Smite.
Well, the fact you're
Then-
thinking about it, it's nice.
Well, it's either give myself a buffer or give everyone else a buffer, because I know I'm going to die eventually, so well, just give it to me. But I'm going to swing with my Oathbreaker and miss. And I'm going to do it again. and 18.
That is a miss as well.
Oy vey. Cool. Sweet. And that's me done.
Wow. Cole.
Help me.
It is me. I'm going to. I tuned out there because I thought I was later down for some reason. I'm going to just run into trying to get some cover off that wall, that bench and wall,
Yeah.
kind of just up from me. See if I can kind of get some cover of the line of sight. And yeah, perfect. And I'm going to pop though, and I'm going to use one of my lyrium arrows.
Raw lyrium.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that do for me? Or
Roll
should
the
I
attack.
wait?
Well, roll the attack first.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. This is nerve-wracking.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna do my thing, and that'd be so that'd be 24 to hit, which is
24 hits.
And
roll the arrow damage. Just the arrow.
just the arrow by itself.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's with just my dex mod. So that is, and I've got my sharpshooting mod on that as well. So that is, what was that? 18.
Cool. Roll me a d10.
D10 for the lyrium.
Yeah.
It's a
Shit.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. As the arrow flies through the air, it starts to glow with 4. Ah, it starts to glow lightning.
Ooh.
D6.
D6. Is that perk for lightning or is that my hex?
This is D6 lightning damage.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
basically, you roll a D10 to decide what damage it is that the arrow turns into on its way.
See, gotcha. So that's a 2 lightning damage, and then my hex
Yeah, which is
another D6, which is 6 necrotic damage.
wow.
That's 26 on that.
Lohgain drops to the floor. So on all fours. And just sort of, Master, help me, please. And you see that the body starts to engulf in a purple smoke. And you'll find out what happens to him when we come back from our break.
Ooh.
And we're back. Reshare the screen so you guys can see your new bully.
Yeah, bugger.
There he is.
Oh, there.
There he is.
So Lohgain has grown into a giant, for want of a better description, to you, thing.
Cool.
Playface.
Cool.
Oh no.
Pussy hole.
There's a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
boy.
those.
Right. So I've still got my second attack. So I assume after a slight pause, about okay, let's go.
Change ammunition.
Yeah. What should I change it to? No, that's not gonna work. Oh yes, it will. No, it won't. Oh fuck it. Let's just use the last die. Ah, that's better. Cool. So that is a 23 to
Yes.
hit. Cool. And that'll be D8. 4, 8. Plus 10. Plus D6 as well. I'm going to use another acid arrow this time. To fire. So that'll be a D6. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's 20 damage in total. 1 acid damage.
Cool.
And yeah, I think I'll use a bonus just to rally for Ander. And that is a
There you got a hill that we're standing up.
that is a 10 points of temporary HP for Ander. And that's me.
Cool. So Ander back up to 35. Not bad. Right. Low game monster. Babatunde.
Mm.
Welcome
Go on,
to the
try it.
party.
Easy, mate.
We're going to go with a 20 to hit, not natural.
Misses.
Whoa.
Wee,
Mm.
wanker. Wee.
Second attack, nat 20.
Oh, come on.
That's it.
Need to find the right dice now. Okay, so that's.
So if that's
well,
if it's lower than my AC, it still hits because it's natural. Is that right?
I mean, it won't be. Well, if you want me to, I'll do the add-on. 30 to hit.
Cool. Carry on.
So it's a nat 20, so he's still good. You get double damage. But yeah, a nat 20 hits regardless.
Cool.
Only in combat.
That has always been my rule. That's 11 points of slashing on that.
Cool.
Third attack. Try that again. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And another 11 points.
Cool. Sick one.
Yes. That'll be that. Ender. Now
I
you're
will
wide
use
awake.
half my movement to get the F up, feeling like I just got punched in the face, seen this monstrosity, and I said, "Oh, I got something." Okay, and I'll take out my staff of power and discharge
Oh my
5.
God.
And I will cast Hold Monster.
Interesting.
Nice.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can certainly try. That is a 15.
Fail.
Legendary resistance.
Fair enough.
First one of them I've ever had to use.
Bugger.
Let the little stuff hit. But yeah, not having that. Anything else coming?
Nope, that's my turn.
Whoa, skip it, you're up.
I don't like you. Sneak attack.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
yeah.
hit first. But yeah. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 7 damage.
Fireworks. 7. Okay, and then add your
Fireworks is near me.
Sneak attack. 29, 36 damage.
wow, man, that's just ridiculous.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Just regular hit. 18 to hit.
It's a miss.
Really?
Yeah.
AC of 9.
Yes. From Skippy, you want to move? Or are you just going to stay where you are, hiding behind the chair?
I would like to go and hide under that bench. Yes.
Okay. So I love the fact that the 2 long range guys are just hiding around the corner.
Yeah. That's what you do.
That's fair enough. King Bob.
Oh, Endressly! Bless me one more thing, me love. Watchers will.
Bless your. You want her to bless your what?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Watchers will.
Watchers will. And I cast it on. So it's not a spell. It's it's channel divinity. And so what it does is I'm going to select Babatunde and you get advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I call upon Giant's might! And that's it, done.
Even with Giant's might, this thing still stands like 10 foot taller than you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. End of the round. The doors to the hall fly open. Just like that. And a familiar face walks in.
Who's that?
Oh, that dude.
All
Oh,
covered in
no.
all covered in weeds and
No.
completely
Oh,
soaking
no.
wet.
No.
Who's that?
That's
the guy
the dude
from...
we sent on the vote that we just told to F off and we charmed him.
I remember this.
Were you away?
Oh, the helm horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We put him on the boat and sunk the boat.
Yeah, it took like an hour just to try and sink the boat.
Oh yeah, I think I
So
remember.
he's now turned up. He's got weeds all over his shoulder. His cape's completely soaking wet. He's got part of a fish sort of hanging on one of his horns.
Well, he's had some time to think about
I'm
things.
guessing he's not on our side.
Well, you never know.
Looks like he's pointing at the thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's not on that side.
No. I just want to tell you something.
Back in.
We're counting on you.
It's only a 16 to hit with the first attack though on Ander. So,
I will use shield.
that will be a miss. Second attack will be a 24 to hit.
Hey, remember, you got shield of
Be a
faith.
what?
24.
Yeah, still hit 22.
And that is only, that's rubbish. 10 points of slashing damage.
Fucking hell. Is it too late to use my reaction?
Don't worry, mate.
How have I not managed to get anywhere near Bob yet? I'm not even thrown one attack at him yet.
Oh, I ain't even moved, mate.
Oh my god. Not having that. I don't mind not eating Cole and not eating Skippy because they spend their time 60 feet away from me, but I've got to start eating Bob. Ain't on, man. Ain't on. Right, back to the beginning of the round. Baba Tunde.
All right, what do I do? I have options here. No, let's not do that. Let's just swing at Lohgains for a natural 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Yas Queen. Right, so that'll mean, oh god, lots of calculating.
Double sword damage and double thunder smite.
And yeah, double divine. Right, so bear with me while I do maths, because I don't like that. Oh, that's a 1 anyway. 1, 2, 6 slashing damage. Then that will be a what does thunderous smite do? That's an 8 in it. Cool. So that'll be a 9, 18 thunder damage.
Wow. 24 damage in all.
And then wait, hold your horses. And then that'll be a, let me just see what my improved divine smiting is.
Oh my god, he's still going.
Right at the bottom of the screen. Again, bear in mind my screen keeps freezing every few seconds, so it takes a while to scroll down to it. Improved divine, cool. That'll be a 6 radiant damage. And now my second attack. Whee.
So was that 32 points? Jesus Christ.
Yes. Right, so
Ow.
well, that second attack misses, so that's pointless. Cool. And I'm gonna leave that there.
Okay.
Top that, big boy. No, top that, big boy. That's what he'll say.
I will when it's my turn. Cole, you're up.
Alrighty. Gonna pop the bow. Ooh, it's a nat 20.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm gonna pop the bow at old Lohgain. Do I have line of sight, would you say?
I mean, yeah, because he's 10 foot taller than
Yeah.
me. Well,
That's true. Yeah, so go for a headshot. That'd be cool. So yeah, damage wise, that is
actually, that's a lie. He's they're sort of 10, 11 foot taller. Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna do another acid arrow, and that is
Ah, shit. I forgot something.
that's 27 to hit with 6 acid damage. 6 of that being acid damage.
Mate, that's crazy damage.
Nice.
Not bad. And then for my second attack, I'm actually going to aim at the Helm of Horror. And that is that's a 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, never mind. That is me. No, it's not. I'm going to do my second wind as my bonus action, which is a D10 plus my fighter's level, which is 15. So I get 15 HP. And that is me.
Okay, that brings it low gain creature turn. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Could Babatunde, Bob, and roll me dexterity saving throws, please.
Who's within 10 feet of me?
Bob is.
Cool, Bob. +5 on your dex.
Nice. That is a 26 from Bob.
Bob's good. Bob's only going to take half.
18 for me.
Babatunde's only going to take half.
14
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Poor old Anders going to take all of it.
I'd like to use a reaction for Anders here.
And what's the reaction?
I'll let you know.
Very wow. Better be good. 10, 20, 38, 45 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Cloud Rune! No save required. Anders' damage goes straight to the bloke next to him.
So the helm horror.
To the Helm Horror. As
Nice.
he throws his shield in front of Ada whilst he's taking the damage, and it like glows like a blue, translucent, and redirects the hit to the Helm Horror.
So Ander doesn't get hit at all.
Doesn't get hit at all.
Nice. Well, the other two take 23 points of damage
And I'm resistant to fire, so is that half that again?
to 12. Yep.
Yay.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Bob.
Oh, I got you, lad. What was it, 26 on Bob?
23.
23.
Well, this helm horror is now pissed. But he's got a while to wait. Okay, well, I'll use that as a reaction. Swing number 1 is a miss. I've only been a 13. Ah, there we go. 31 to hit. Babatunde.
All right.
Oh, yes.
First one was
Yeah.
13, so I know that misses. And 17 points of slashing damage. And that will go to Ander.
Yep. Sadly, people in the bay.
That's right. Skip it. Silly question. Right? Does none of your magic do any like use at all in combat? I just thought I'd ask.
Fireball?
Oh my god, yeah, you got fireball, isn't you?
No, hold on.
It goes arcane trickster, and you very rarely cast a spell. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of spells that damage. They're more talking stuff.
Okay.
But we've got distort, value, absorb elements, dragon's breath, which is an attack one, fireball, attack one, invisibility, sleep, which is an attack one.
Yeah.
Spider climb, not really an attack.
Ada loses his +2 AC, so failed the wisdom save.
Cool.
Go on, Ander, what you got?
Seeing the chaos, I'm gonna go use a spell that I haven't used in all campaign.
Ooh.
Gonna go use chaos spell.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice. Fantastic spell.
So I'm gonna aim for Clayman, elemental heal Clayman. I'm gonna go do that at 5th level.
Okay.
So what it says is take 2d8 plus 1d6. But because I'm gonna do it at 5th, it's 5d6.
Yeah.
So first off, let's see if I can actually hit. Nat 20.
Yes.
Yay.
Cool.
So that is
What's with all these nat 20s, man?
Good. I'm waiting for my one.
Hmm.
I'm not waiting for yours because I know what it does.
It won't happen. It won't happen.
got 2 ones, so that jumps to Helm Horror as well. So that's 2. So both take acid damage, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You re-roll the damage on the Helmed Horror. That you
I
re-roll.
got roll 3d6 or 5d6.
There's a fresh attack on the Helmed Horror.
Cool. So that's 16 points of acid damage to Clay Lohgain. And what, roll another attack or another damage?
Attack. Basically, like what the spell does is it jumps. If you get equal numbers on the 2d8s, it jumps to another creature. So then it's like a fresh attack.
Okay. So that's another 2. Let's roll another 2d8.
You got to try and hit it first.
So that's 8 and 3. So that's a mixture of thunder and fire. Take 5d6
What a combo.
for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Jesus Christ. Skip it. You're up.
I'm gonna focus on Lohgain.
All right.
Was that you're shooting at Lohgain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
7 plus sneak attack.
Sneak attack is just vicious, man.
27 damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm really happy everyone's going close range today.
Yeah.
I'm finding magic.
Most people are going close range today.
I ain't even moved, mate.
If
He
you
just
are.
grew.
Oh, you have
Oh no, Bob's only moved towards Ada, and that's it.
Yeah,
He hasn't moved for the rest of the.
pretty much.
Oh,
It's a good little setup we got going there.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, right. Okay. Well, your second attack, skip it.
What's that noise?
oh yeah, good point.
Fireworks.
Fireworks,
Oh.
for whatever reason,
Early Halloween celebration.
on a Thursday night.
We
19
do
to
it
hit.
every night.
Or late Diwali.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Could be.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Still late.
Mr. DM.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
No, 19 hits.
11 damage.
Wow. Low gobster. Yeah, looking a bit bloodied and warm now. You can see that the black ichor starting to ooze out of wounds. Bob, 'tis you.
Oh God. Right. Let's turn to this helmed horror, and I'm gonna smash him in the face with a war pick.
With your new war pick.
With a new war pick. Oh, very nice. 26 to hit.
Yes.
Excellent. And it's going to do 8 points of piercing damage, but as he swings it, the rune on the side of it glows a fiery red and deals another 2d6 fire damage, coming to 5 points of fire damage. And can you make me a strength saving throw? You probably pass it.
Oh, I can. I can. 22.
Yeah, you pass it. And I use Divine Smite at level 2. And you get another 13 points of radiant damage.
What?
And
Marvelous.
what we got? Oh, that's just the first attack. Let's swing again for a. No, that's not good. 14 to hit. Probably doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, doesn't hit. Bonus action. I'll do.
You either do one extreme or the other, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna do the shield of faith on
Yes.
on Ada again. Yeah.
There's my shield of faith marker. Oh no, it's running away. Come back.
And that is it.
I love the fact that whenever we say shield of faith, we still go back to darkness.
Shield of faith.
You know that was over a year ago, right?
He's still not iconic. So much so that the DM doesn't want to go DM him.
Don't blame me, mate. Action surge!
Yes.
Oh, Majesty!
Oh my
Grant
goodness.
me the powers of the divine light!
And he throws his war pick up to the ceiling, smashing a hole in the roof, and uses moonbeam, even though it's probably daytime.
It is daytime, but yeah.
Ah, well, yeah, well, same thing. And yeah, blasts the thingy in front of Babatunde.
Oh, blasting the thing in front of Bubba, isn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, without hitting Bubba Tunde in the head.
Yeah. The D10s out. D10s, come here.
Well, you got really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, that's crap. 7 points of radiant damage.
Yay!
And I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, sorry, half that damage because that was what the con save was for.
Okay. Fine. There you go. Half the 4. Whoopee.
So that was a waste.
Not a spell.
That was a shit spell.
Well, yes, helmed horrors go. So turns to you, didn't like being hit in the face. He dented his lovely helmet. After he spent all that time buffing it out after getting sunk in a ship. 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah, hit.
12 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Second attack, nat 20. Yeah, finally attacking Bob. 50. 15, doubled 14. 29 points of slashing damage.
29 on the second, yeah?
Yeah.
Halved to, what did you say, round up?
15.
15, so it takes 21 points altogether.
Well, Horror was finally doing some damage. You took it away from him. Back to the beginning of the turn. Babatunde, you're up.
Cool. Swing a ding ding, Oathbreaker. Ignore that one. Second attack, that is a 26 to hit.
Yes.
Yay.
Always intrigued by the first one. Is swing a ding ding. Ignore that.
Yeah, that was a 1.
I don't do drastic fails.
How do you lose your +2 again?
Cool.
Cannot keep this.
Fuck off.
It's a waste of a spell.
Right. 7 slashing for you.
Yeah, so I'll wait for all of it to come in.
Cool. Then 8 radiant for you.
15.
And then 1 moment, please.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah, bear with me, Lohgain, while I figure out the numbers.
So I've got one more throw of the dice if I live to see another.
No. I'm not gonna let you.
7 thunder damage.
22.
And then, depending on how generous you're going to be, I forgot with my first hit that with my Thunderous Smite, when it's a successful hit, you have to roll a strength saving, otherwise you get knocked over. Are we ignoring that because I forgot to do it, or can I cash it in this time?
23.
So yeah, so we'll ignore that anyway. Cool. Yeah.
But it was a good tally anyway on the hits.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Cole, you're up.
Cool. Gonna target Helm of Horror and gonna hit for 25 to hit. And that is, am I gone? Am I here?
Yeah.
No, you're still here.
Oh,
I think
sorry,
James is gone.
I thought James was frozen.
I think
Yeah.
James is. Oh no, no, he ain't.
DM's reading.
Oh, I see. Okay, no worries. I only had you on one view, so I could only see you. Yeah, so damage on that. I'm going to use maneuvering attack as well to buff it up a little bit. And that is where the F is it gone? Yeah, that's 20 damage on the Helm of Horror. And it gets to run away.
Was that 27, did you say?
20 damage.
20?
Yeah. Oh, it takes them off anyway. Nah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Well, they'd already taken damage from the fight at the pier.
Cool. Awesome. Alrighty. So with that now done, I'll give my second attack on Lohgain. And that is a not good. That's a 6. Yeah, it's a 16 to hit. So it will be a miss. And as a bonus, I'm not going to do anything because I've got nothing left. Cool. That's me.
Do you want me to move? Or is that a miss?
You can actually. Yeah, you can. You can still move. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll move more in line to.
So
Low.
ally can move half speed without provoking opportunity attack, which obviously isn't applicable. But yeah.
So where do you
So
want
that's
to go?
15. More in
Move
more in line to. So move straight to the left. For 15.
Oh, left, you said?
Yeah, left.
That's my way. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Is that you done, Cole?
Yeah.
Fine. thinking about what to do here. Who's my target? Bob! Bob's my target. Bob's my target. I think. Actually, let's be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Seven, 4. Oh, still Bob. Hey, I tried to give you a chance and randomise it. The monster itself, its whole body starts to glow. The gaps, the holes in it, the slashes, the slices, the wounds, they all start to glow like a radioactive green. A smoke starts to come out of them as it sort of, the whole body flashes a bright green. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
The whole body flashes a bright green. Bob, could you make me a dexterity saving throw?
+5.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
It was bound to happen at some point. It was just going too well. And then I rolled in that one.
You have advantage.
Nice.
Inspiration.
Is your shield.
No. I'm using my inspiration. Oh, thank God. So without any rolls, it's 14 anyway, plus
You got your plus 5 from
22 altogether.
Cool. Well, you're going to take half of this.
Oh, thank God. Using all of
I
this.
don't think it's going to save you much.
No way.
Let's see. I've been saving this.
So good stuff.
12, 18, 20, 23, 25, 30, 31, 33, 37.
Oops.
$57 points of force damage.
Jesus.
God damn.
And that is halved.
Oh my God.
God damn.
57.
Halved.
That is the halved
That
number.
is halved, yeah. 23. Down to 23. Oh! So forceful.
Yeah. And
Okay.
get rid of that.
God.
There's my eyes in.
Let's bring an old favorite. I look at the golem.
Yeah.
And I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Cool. What level?
5th.
5th?
Yep.
So
Does a 30 hit?
my level. Hold on. My level. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'll roll it. My level plus 15. What's your DC?
My DC
What's your spellcasting DC?
for Wizard
Oh, no, it's
is
2 plus. It's 10 plus my magic level. Magic level's 5. Your level 5 spell. 15. Dispel.
no, there's a 17 saving throw.
No, because it's not a 17 saving throw because it's a melee one, isn't it?
No, it's a range spell.
Yeah, so it's a melee one. It's not not dexterity, is it, or anything?
No, it's straight up spell attack.
Yeah, so always confused me how to use the spell. Do you know what? I'm going to use it again later on. Go on and carry on. It hits.
Cool. And that is going to be I'm gonna go fire damage for 28 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. All of those wounds that just like flashed green, they're open. This black ichor is flipping. There's a puddle on the floor. Babatunde's having a shower in it as he stands underneath the creature.
That'll be my turn.
Cool. Legendary action.
No.
Look at me dice. Legendary action. Babatunde sitting underneath. That will be and then 21 to hit.
Yes.
Reaction. Have I used a reaction this round?
No, I don't think you did.
No. Runic shield.
Oh my god. Oh, nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 25 to hit.
Oh.
16 points of slashing damage.
Cool. Is that it?
That's only my just my legendary action.
Oh, yeah.
Some legend.
Mock the DM. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Come on, Buff. I thought this was meant to be a challenge. Unbelievable.
Hey, I managed to get one of you down to 0. Skip it.
That was myself.
Hey man, I was the bad guy, protagonist.
Right.
Antagonist.
Yeah, antagonist.
I'm not going to waste any time. 21 to hit.
21 hit. 21 hit.
Skip, it got serious now.
$26 damage overall. That's including sneak attack, by the way.
Mate, wounds are just they're open, they're gaping. You can almost see the organs inside the body.
Bonus action. Yeah. Dirty 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Peculiar. 10 damage.
Wow. Bob, did you?
Shit.
You're already surprised at how long this has gone, aren't you?
No.
Oh, good.
No. I'm going to do something really boring. So I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Second Wind on myself and regain 1d10 plus 8 hit points. And then I'm going to take the dodge action. Oh, 1. Great. So 9. 9. And then I'll take the dodge action.
All right, it is boring.
Because I have Dwarven Fortitude or whatever it is. Yeah, Dwarven Fortitude. I get to use one of my hit die to heal again. Total plus con modifier. Oh, okay, yeah. So hit die. And that's all I'm going to do. So I've taken the dodge action. I've healed twice. Let's have a look here. Do I want to move? I want to make sure I'm within 5 feet of Ada. If I am already, then it's fine. Yeah. Kick that dice out of the way. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the beginning of the term. Bubba Tunday.
Cool. Right. So how beat up is Lohgain looking?
I mean, you're standing there. You're getting dripped on. You know, your lovely shiny helmet covered in this ichor. You can almost see this greasy heart beating in front of your own eyes.
Cool. Right. Yeah, I'm conscious that I've mocked this thing in you quite a bit, so I'm gonna lay on hands myself just to go back up. So
Why do you guys think I'm that vindictive?
Just want to make
Would
sure.
you be upset if we said yes?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to heal myself 44 points just to be sure. So that'll take me up to 60. And that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Cole, then, tis you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the bow. That's a 19 to hit. Which, hey, oh no, that's the armor class, isn't it?
19 is the armor class, yeah.
Balls. Oh, so
Right,
Match it, kill it.
you hit it.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
Match it, hit it.
Let's see. D8.
That's how Tinder works, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's not bad.
10,
20,
10 for cubes. Okay.
22. Yeah, it's oh, and a D6 as well. Cool. So that's 25 points of damage on that bow strike.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Cool. And I'll go for another bow strike, which should be 22. Yeah, I'll just go for that one. Yeah, it's 22 to hit on that one.
That hits.
And damage will be there's
Pardon me.
D6 as well. That's just a 10 points of damage on that second one.
Oh, only 10 points.
Yeah, no sharpshooter feat on that. And that's me.
Okay. Fine. 60-foot range. Everything in the room. The form of the beast falls. Oh, he's run away, like literally. He's like, "Got now, fuck it," and done a run.
Imagine seeing a figure running across the camera.
Has Moonbeam gone? Is that a concentration?
The moonbeam was like, yeah, it didn't work on him. Like, it took that first bit of damage, like half.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Okay. My last roll of the dice. He's gonna pussy out. Bastard, save me. He is gonna fucking pussy out. Okay. Everywhere across the board. Oh, wow. Can everybody on the table make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is anyone within 10 of me? Bob still, or has he moved too far?
Bob and Andrew could both over the 10.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, this might not.
10.
15.
29.
Oh, yeah.
10.
Oh, no.
A 14 for Cole.
Cool. Anything under a 17
Oh, no.
takes full damage.
Oh,
Wait, does dodge work with this?
You get advantage, yeah.
Oh,
Big shit.
oh, that's fucking a 3 and a 1. Yeah, no thanks.
So everybody
15.
everybody under a 17. That was everybody, wasn't it? Bar and
no, I got a 29.
only Anders saved. Oh.
You're dead to save me,
Oh,
now,
hang
mate.
hang on. I'm in cover, aren't I? I get a. I think I get a benefit.
No,
on that.
because this is coming from above.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's the AOE.
The roof starts caving in as flaming balls just cut and start crashing into the building.
God.
Wow. Okay.
1,000 points of damage.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
TPK.
Is that it?
So that is 43 points of damage.
Oh.
And that's halved it.
And it's 43 points of fire damage.
Yes.
But that's half to 20.
22.
Oh,
And is still alive, but barely.
I've had it. I'm out.
Wait, how much damage?
43, so you're down to 100.
Oh,
And Cole has unfortunately died.
And so is Bob, and Bob. So, and Bob shrinks back down into like a dead mini version or his normal version.
Hold on. I can't reach. There we go.
no, you're not dead. You're knocked out.
Nah, mate, just leave me, mate. Just leave me.
I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
Let's finish
my
the
own
campaign
men.
now with Lohgain winning. Right.
Yeah.
That's Lohgain's turn. And
Seeing the devastation.
yeah, the building is absolutely wrecked now. Like I wish I had models to put everywhere. Just holes in the floor, debris everywhere. Just
Again, like with all that devastation, I'm going to use my power staff and discharge 5 and do lightning bolt. Can you make me a dex saving throw, please?
oh god. That's my first nat 1 of the night.
Yes.
Take all of this. Come
it
home, motherfucker. With 31 points of lightning damage.
And describe the kill.
Yay.
So we've seen 2 members of my team go down, especially when it weren't him, it was assisted from the archdemon. So all that pent-up frustration, all that 5 into this power staff, and thrust this massive beam of lightning engulfs Lohgain as you see him fade into the dust.
Hey. Nice.
Yes.
I like the dust, but Lohgain lives, unfortunately, for what comes next. Over in the corner of the room, just sort of like off to the side, sort of standing in between one of the thrones and the bookcase, just with a... I see that Lohgain has been shown as guilty.
Who the fuck were you?
How you doing, speaker?
Gotta throw something funny in there after an effing fight like that, ain't you? Lohgain has been found guilty and sentenced to... Oh, you've done it already. Very good. Closest to
Self-defense.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The speaker sort of turns around and he pulls onto a rope, and you just kind of hear a ding ding as the bell just kind of down the outside of the building. Hearing this, people start to make their way in. Various elves sort of poking their head in, just seeing the decimation of this grand hall. Just try and point out, this grand hall is under like 6 floors of stone keep. So the center of Denerim is now just an absolute war zone. Broken, decrepit, and smashed to pieces. As Queen Lenora steps in, stands high on the balcony. My friends, the wardens, the earls, people of Denerim, this world is an uncertain realm filled with danger, honor undermined by the pursuit of power, freedom sacrificed and suppressed by the strong. And there are those who oppose these peaceful forces, who dedicate their lives to truth, honor, and freedom. These men are known as the Grey Wardens. So I ask all of you to kneel for the Grey Wardens, the saviors of Ferelden.
While she was giving that speech, could I go over to Bob and Cole and kind of revive them slightly with
Of
my
course
own
you
hands?
can. If you've got something to get them up, yeah.
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 I'll go over and give him some health potions.
No. This is on me. Don't worry. I'll get this one. You get the next one. Yeah, I'll give him 10 health points each from Leon Hand Ting.
While you're sort of running around and playing with your friends and laying hands on them, the people start coming in and they start clambering over and helping back to your feet, and anything is Lord Michael's just, as he sort of steps in, just a beacon of light. You've never seen anything quite like it.
Those my men.
60 feet. 60 feet. Everybody within 60 feet gets 14 hit points back.
Oh, and rest day be praised.
As the crowd starts stepping back in, the Queen sort of, she makes her way down the staircase and steps up onto the altar, looking at the fairly mangled thrones behind. As she looks and just with a little whimper, just, Kaelin, this was for you. As she sits down on the throne and the speaker places the crown upon her head.
I'll bow down.
Oh, bend the knee.
It's all hail Queen Lenora.
Hail!
Well,
Can I just do? It's not going to be big. It's not like it's magic missile has like fireworks.
very nice.
Jimmy ain't got dancing lights, but yeah, sure. There's plenty of
I don't
holes
have
in the
dancing
ceiling.
lights, sadly.
There's plenty of holes in the ceiling to aim at.
Just for
No.
But see now, these friends, we have pressing matters to attend to. Gather your forces, for we must build a defense. The fight is coming, and we must be ready for it.
aye, aye, Your Highness.
And we'll end it this week. Tough night for the DM, tough night for the Wardens. Lohgain finally impeached, Queen Lenora back on the throne. Thank you very much for watching and making it this far, and until next time, take care.